All right, good morning, folks. Welcome to the Paycheck. Here we are with old Johnny here on Casino Gaming TV. Daily Paycheck this week's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a shorter one than normal. We're gonna do only 4 days this week because I'm gonna be traveling. I'm going back to hold on a second. I gotta get my iPad set up here. I'm traveling on Friday to the East Coast, see some family. My dad's 80th birthday, as you may know. So we're doing this week the Gunslinger. This is gonna be kind of a collab between Ken from Ken Knows Gambling and myself, and give it's his strategy. He and Waylon actually worked on it. I think Ken did it first. Waylon tweaked it a little bit. My turn, I guess, play a little bit with it. Ken won, like, I don't know how many times, like 20 times or something like that in a row with it. I like the strategy. I had problems with a couple of things. So not the strategy itself, but I've tried to do a 4 and 10 base strategy a number of times here. And if you recall, back into the 410 Bank Street, the very first paycheck we ever did, the first week was a 410 Bank Street. It got destroyed. That was one of my worst performing strategies ever. Because that week I didn't roll any 4s and 10s. I mean, the thing with a 4 and 10 as the leader in your strategy, this one here is going to be $100, by the way, in the 4 and 10. If that's your lead, you got to roll them. Right now, technically speaking, there are 6 ways to roll a 4 and 10, three each, and 6 ways to roll a don't. They should come at about the same rate as the 7s, but they often don't. Oftentimes they will outpace the 7, which is great, but they often don't. And here what you really need is a couple of them. You need to get at least 2 4s or 10s before a 7 to make this thing work. If you don't get that, you're going to be in a heap of trouble. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to buy the 4 and 10 for $100. I'll give you the base strategy. And you get 110 inside. And the first time Ken ran this, the 110 inside became sort of a profit center for him. So the idea there was, I don't know why this thing is showing up, became a profit center. So he basically kind of collected all the time on those things and waited for the 4 and 10 to come. And what happens is then you lose, if you do, he ladders everything up. So it's a full ladder. You go to $200 in the 4 and 10, you double those things up, and then you're going to go to 220 inside the next time through. And but before you know it, what happens is you're out, right? The bankroll requirement, let's take a look at this. If you ladder the 4 and 10 up from 1 unit to 2 units to 3 units to 4 units to 5 units, 1, 2, 3, hold on, 4, 5. How many units is that? If you get to level 5, right, 5 7s before a 4 or a 10, what happens? It's 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 units that you're up 30 for both of them, right? You're at 30 black units to ladder to level 5. And in practicing for this over the weekend, I got to level 5 every time I tried it, right? So 5,000 bankroll is not enough to do a full ladder. And I think that full ladder up, full ladder down, with the 4 and 10 especially for me, when I ladder up to level 5, I have a hard time getting back down to 0. I never seem to get back to level 0. So Ken invited me to tweak this thing a little bit during the week to see what I could do to make it a little bit more reliable, profitable, safe, put some John spin on it. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to take the 4 and 10, and we're going to ladder them up a quarter. So if I lose before we win one, we're going to go to 125 on each. That's it. I'm going to lower the ladder size to make it so I can last with $5,000. Coupled with that, I'm not going to ladder down. I'm going to parlay the wins. We're going to take out of the book of Waylon. What's going to happen is this. Let's say we lose. We're going to go to 4 or 125 on the 4 and 10 on the next level through, right? If that comes through, that's going to pay $250. 125 pays $250. And what I'm going to do with that, instead of laddering back down, we're going to go ahead and parlay that between the 4 and 10. Get them both to look like $250. You got me? When that pays, either one of them, that's going to pay us $500. I'll put it out here where you can see it. I'll pay $500. Then we'll come back down to base. So we're going to do a small size ladder, 1 unit ladder, 1 quarter ladders, parlay a win between the two of them, come back down. That's Waylon's old 410 ladder, but we're going to do it at a much smaller level. I want the 5K to last. Okay. On the insides, today I'm going to play the inside. I think the insides are where the secret is, right? The insides I'm going to play this way. We're going to go ahead and press them 22 inside every time they hit. That's going to be the plan. Always 22 press inside forever. I'm going to do that up to 5 times. So we're going to basically take this whole thing And I think I'm going to put a limit of some kind on it. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I was thinking of like 5 total hits and they're back to 110 because I don't want them to get out of hand either. If we lose in here, the next level out will be the 110 plus 22. We're going to go 132 the next time. If we lose that, we're going to go up again. One more $22 unit. We'll go to 160. That's the plan. We're just going to go 22 presses in here, or $22 ladders in here. We're going to go $25 ladders on the outside. Take it light. Make sure the bankroll lasts us out. I think I want to try and limit it to 5 hits and out if I can get there. I think I also want to say that if we get laddered up to the point where it's ugly, and it can get ugly, if at any point in time I've got $1,000 out here on the felt because of all the laddering and shit, I'm coming back to base. So $1,000 will be the sky's the limit to 1,000. If we happen to build, and I've done it, I built these things up to 660 inside with all the laddering, and had these things up as high as $300 each. If we get $1,000 out here, it's too much. I'm coming back down to the core. The core is 310. That's the strategy. So I'm going to try that today. A lot of moving parts to it, but again, I'm going to try and be as safe as I can in this ladder. I don't want to go nuts laddering. I don't want to go nuts pressing. The pressing is going to be very controlled today. Tomorrow, I may have a more aggressive inside press to try, but today I want to do it super light. That's the plan. So here we go. Let's get to Crapsee. That's on screen, your table code there. It's going to be E5 P3 T6 is what it always is. I'm going to reset my bankroll right now to 5,000. There we go. And we're going to get her started up. Now, another thing too, we have to think about this. Do you work the come out or not? Let's go back to our table view. Do you work the come out? Ken, I think, was working the come out. I feel like I don't want to. I feel like I want to work with the puck on this one. Now, practicing last night, I came out to the 4 and 10 as my point more often than I cared to admit. So working the puck didn't help me. I missed out on a few shots, but again, you have that whole, come out 7 multiple times thing that can bite you. So I'm going to work the puck today. I'm going to work with the puck. I'm not going to work the come out. So here we go. I'm just going to grab us a point, and we'll see where this thing leads us. Let's go and let's get it done. I want to go to not that table view. I want to go to this table view that has. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's do it. Let's come out. Let's catch our point. Let's play it out. And again, I'm going to try and play as carefully as I possibly can here and see if we can't make this thing make $500. All right, out to an 11. 6-5 yo. 6-5 mid-mo yo to start us off.
No more bets.
And I'll zoom into Crapsee when it's important. When I make bets, not so much for every single bet, but when I make big moves, I'll jump in and show you the moves that I'm making, but otherwise I'll keep it here on the smaller Crapsee screen just for expediency's sake. And by the way, can somebody say hi? Anybody, I don't care who it is. Louis, I just saw your chat. Louis, say hi right now in chat. I changed the setting to make this thing faster. So quickly say hi back. I want to see how fast it is from when I say something to when you see it and when you chat it. I changed the latency on this thing to go super fast. So hopefully it's within like 5 seconds, you should be able to see the chats and my words. That way the dice are more natural in terms of Crapsee. There's a 213. There it is. So that was about 4 seconds when I said it to when you typed it. And we all saw it. That's not too bad. All right, 213. 213. And good, somebody, I meant to say it, somebody has to play the ATS every day because I can't play the ATS when I'm doing a strategy run. Because I would have an unfair win if I happen to hit it. I might hit Paycheck from the ATS, not because of a strategy. Here we go. 4, 4, 8. We got us a point finally. We're on the 8. Let's mark it up. I'll go to the Crapsee view so you can watch. We do this. It's a 4 and a 4. And the first couple times that this happens, I'll come in here and we'll do it. And we'll do $100 on the 10 and the 4. And I'm going to go ahead and do $25 inside, like so. Oh, shit. I screwed that up. All right. I already screwed up. $100 on the 10 and the 4, not the 5, and then $25 each on the inside, like that. That's the 110 inside. It's the outside. As that changes, I'll come and zoom in a couple times, but then after that, I'll be on rote. So let's go. Rack the black. Come on, baby. And again, this is one of those things where, like, again, I say it every day. The strategy is going to win because I throw good or not. If we catch a couple of early 4s and 10s and it wins easy, don't let that be the reason why you go to the casino and play this. Right? Let's make sure that it wins on the regular. Here we go. I can't see what that is. It's a 6-5 yo. Big shine on the black die for me. 6-5, another yo. That's three.
No more bets.
3 horns and 4
Dice are out,
shots.
hands high.
All right, 6-5.
Yo 11.
Be nice if something would freaking hit, right? Here we go. All right, 415. So watch how I do this. We're gonna get 415. I'm gonna Crapsee and type it in. Let's go to the Crapsee view. I'll show you what this means. Okay, it's a 415 first. We're gonna
No
get paid
more
35
bets.
bucks on that.
Dice are out, hands high.
4 and a 1. And we're gonna do the inside permanent press here. So you get paid 35. I'm gonna say to my dealer 22 inside pressure. So we have $5 inside press. One time. Next time, same thing. The next time, same thing. We're gonna go up by $5 increments, and then we're gonna be pressing and collecting baby style, as Ken calls it. Little tiny presses across the inside the whole time. Tomorrow I'll play those inside numbers differently, but today I'm gonna go simple inside press, and we're gonna keep an eye on our rack as we go. Back to the table view. This thing really needs a 4 or a 10 to pop. That's the secret here is the 4-10 hitting twice before a 7. You just need to have that pattern hit, otherwise you're going to be burning it. I think that's where it all comes down to. Here we go. 639. Okay, that's good. It's going to pay 42. 639. And again, I won't dig into the big crap screen, but it's going to be 6-3 here. 6 and a 3.
9, center field.
42 bucks. We're going to press the inside 22. We're going to net 20 out of that. Press the inside 22. And look at the right side. Okay. Part of your key here is going to be, this is so much easier on an electronic machine like this. You can add it up, right? I've got 35 and 42. That's going to be 77 bucks in wins so far. Keep your eye on the win total on the right-hand side. At some point, that's going to be more than 110. That's going to be one of our keys to look at, right? When it gets higher than 110 that you've won from the box, might be a sign to bring the box back to 110. Okay, it might be a regression sign. I don't know if that's a real trigger yet, but it's something that I've been thinking about. Getting those things back down to base as soon as I can. There's a 4-2-6. There's a third box hit.
No more.
Okay, and that's going to pay 50 or 49 rather.
Dice are out, hands high.
Okay, 4-2. Now what I do when I play the inside permanent press, and I played this before. If I'm on a pitch count, okay, and here's what I mean by that. If I'm going to be 5 hits to base, 5 hits back to 110, what I would do is take the full 49 and press it up. So press inside 44, right? Take the whole thing and use it on the inside if I can, or we can continue with 22 presses. Let's go 22 presses the first time today. If we hit Paycheck and do a second run, then I'll do it with, you'll see when I escalate those things up. For now, 22 inside press, I'm gonna go $5, bet inside with Crapsee. Now we're at 40, 48. These will all start paying 56, okay? And again, our bankroll is at 51.26. We've had 3 wins. Our 3 wins total more than 110, right? There's a point in time here where we can say it's time to bring those things back and call the inside a win, right? The inside basically would be a wash here at some point. Let's keep rolling here and see what happens. 5, 4, 9. This is probably that point. That's our 4th inside hit.
Dice are out, hands high.
Okay, 5, 4. Whoop, 5, 4. I think I said 5 hits, right? We'll do it to 5
9,
if we want to.
Field.
5, 4, 9. We'll do one more 22 press. $5, bet inside. Now they're at 45. Let's go to Crapsee. Now they're at 45, 54, 54, 45. You can see the numbers there. Okay. Our win total so far is 182. So we've won more than 110. Okay. If I bring those box numbers down back to 110, we lock that in. Right? We can lock that win in. What I want to do is get 5 hits. If we can get 5, right? Bring them down. We locked up a profit on the inside. And the 4 and 10 can do what they're going to do. All right. That's going to be the plan here. We're going to try and get the 5th one if we can do it. Maybe that's asking too much of your shooter, but I think in this strategy, that's where I want to go. Here we go. 5-5. There's a 10. Awesome. Awesome freaking sauce. 5-5, 10. We got one of them.
No more bets.
Let's take a look at the bankroll.
Dice are out. Hands
Let's do a
high.
5-5. 5-5. Let me actually zoom in here at Crapsee. 5-5, 10.
10. A hard 10.
Okay, that'll pay us $195, right? With our big paid, of course. We're at $53.77. If you're Ken from Ken Knows Gambling, you're at your goal. We're looking for 500 as a goal, right? We're not looking for 300 as a goal or 400 as a goal. What do we do here, right? This is a point where we've hit everything. You've hit the insides have been hit 4 times, the outsides have been hit once. You've kind of done all the work you need to do. What do you do here? You still need $100 as far as I'm concerned. And there's a number of ways to get the $100, right? We can let our 4 and 10 work for us. Now, the strategy should be what it ought to be, which is parlay that win on the 4 and 10 between the 4 and 10 and try and hammer it. At this point, you don't need the whole thing. We can just parlay them a partial 150 each, something like that. So keep $100 in the rack, right? And put $100 back out there. Let's see where our next hit takes us. We'd like to get that inside. Again, 5 hits on the inside. I think the butter zone, if we can get to it, and I'll bring those back down to 110. That's going to be, I think, the nexus point. We can avoid big red. Okay, we got a 6. 4, 2, 6. That's the 5th inside hit. I'm done on the inside. My work here is done
No more bets.
for the inside hits. That's going to lock in a profit on them.
High.
Let's go to Crapsee. I'll zoom in and you can watch the bets come. 6, 4, 2, 6.
6 easy. 6.
Okay, we're going to take the insides all the way down. I'm going to pull them all down and regress back to 110 inside. We're going to lock up. We're going to lock profit up. The rack now has $5,030 in it. See that? The rack has got back to even again, right? That rack management thing. So we're good, right? No matter what happens here, we can't lose. Now what's going to happen is if we get a 4 or 10 to pop, we're done, right? I think we need the 4 and 10 to hit 2 times before we're out of here. I think 5 hits on the inside is about as much as I'm willing to stand. And even that, a little scary. Getting 5 inside hits is a little scary, but here we go. Here we go. Let's catch a 4. Wouldn't it be great to catch a 4? We got a 6, 3, 3, 6, hard 6.
No more bets.
I'm going to start that process again,
Dice are out.
right?
Hands
Inside tiny presses. That's a 3, 3. Oh shit! I'm sorry. I wasn't on the right screen. Sorry. 3, 3, 6.
6 hard 6.
All right. Let's press the insides a little tiny bit. $5 each. Tiny presses in there. Treat them nice. Bring back money every time on this version of it. Really want a second 4 or 10. Let's go. Give me another 4. Or give me a 4. 3, 1, 4 right here. Hey, he called the shot. Look at me calling the shot. 3, 1, 4. We got it. So we got 2 4s or 10s before the first 7.
No more bets.
Right? Booyah. Strategy
Hands
does its
high.
thing. 3, 1, 4. And we're done. All bets
4,
come down.
3, 1, 4.
That 150 pays about 300 minus the big, of course. Bring them all down, and we have 768 in profit. 768 in about 20 rolls or so. One shooter today. One shooter rolled 12 times. We got our money. Not going to always happen, clearly, right? So we'll take the win today. One win. Let's try to remember the number here. One win at 7. Where's the number? 768 is our number. I'll zoom into Crapsee for you. There it is. We've pulled the bets down. That's our number. Now I'm going to do it again. We're going to reset the bankroll and do it a second time. Okay. This time, I'm going to play it the same way. The only thing I might change here is a more aggressive inside move if we get a little higher. All right. So I'm going to reset the bankroll right mid-roll. I'm doing it. So I just want to pretend like we're starting fresh. Doesn't matter to me the roll count or anything else. We're going to reset my bankroll. I'm going to go. Okay. I'm going to go with 100 on the outside and 25s on the inside, and we're going to go right back to it. Same shooter, I don't care. I'm just going to reset the bankroll and try it like, hey, I walked up to the table, and I was a douchebag, and I bought in mid-roll, and here we go. Can the shooter help us out? It's rolling. There's a 5, 4-1. Watch if I can get the inside to work this time, watch the press maneuver here. I'm going to do it a little
No
bit
more
differently than
bets.
last time.
Dice are out. Hands high.
4-1. All right, that'll pay 35. We're going to press the insides by
5,
22.
no field 5.
22 inside pressure. Permanent press move here on the insides. $5. Bet inside. And it bumps them up to 30, 36, 36, and 30. All right, let's stay in there. There's a 3, 2-1.
No more bets. Dice are out. Hands high.
All right, 2-1-3. Shucker. Okay.
3. Single
here.
the field.
I was talking to Cashier's Cage the other day. I was griping about how hard it is to grip the dice here in the garage because it's so damn cold. He's like, you wait. You wait till summertime when it's 105 out there in that garage and you're sweating. You have the exact opposite problem. Today I can't grip. In 3 months, I won't be able to feel my fingers because it'll be too damn hot. I know it's coming. There's the 4-3-7. Good. We're going to go down. Now we get to watch this thing fight. Let's do the pattern. Okay, we're going to go down here in flames, 4-3-7.
No more bets.
Again, we're out
Dice
the
are
310
hands
that we
high.
started with. But we did bring like, whatever, $8 or something back. So 4-3-7. Now we start over.
7 out. Line
Here's
away.
the ladder piece. Okay, we're going to ladder it up, and we're going to start at a higher level. So the ladder is going to look like this. Let's go to Crapsee. We're going to go to 125 on the 4 and 10, like this. It'll be 125 out there. The insides are going to start at 1 unit higher than before. They're going to start essentially at the 132 instead of 110. We're going to start them off. They're going to ladder up one $5 unit. The outsides ladder up one $25 unit. This is where I think a big difference will be in terms of the way that Ken's been doing it and what I have planned here, which is to make the bankroll hopefully last longer on a bad run. I don't want to be out there for $3,000 on 5 consecutive 7s, which is what can happen. Here we go. We're coming out. Make sure my bets are turned off. Okay, we're coming out. Again, I'm working the puck, which can bite you, obviously. You can come out to a 7 or a 4 or a 10 and not get it, but whatever. There's a 5, a 3-2. Oh, I didn't change screens. I'm sorry.
Dice are out. We're coming out.
All right, 3, 2, 5. There we go.
5. 5's the point.
That should turn the bets on for me. All right, let's go. Let's see if this thing can come back. All right, we went down by about $300 there on the come out, on that last roll rather. Let's see if old Johnny can work it and get us back. Let's go. Just need some box hits, right? We need a bunch of box hits. Or 639. Now watch what's going to happen here. Something different's going to happen this time. Let me actually go down to the Crapsee view so you can see me log this in. 639 is going to pay $42. Okay, 6-3. This time, we're still going to go for the 5 hits, but now we're in recovery mode. So when I'm in recovery mode, after a loss, we're going to use most of the profits to get up. Okay, $42 can become a 44 inside press, not 22. So I'm going to get a little more aggressive here with these numbers when we're upside down and get back to bankroll neutral as soon as I can. So I'm going to go inside press 1, 2, and bump them by $42 or $44 rather than just 22. We're going to be a little more aggressive for our 3 or 4 hits. When I get to where they're winning $66 or more, I'm going to press them by 66. I'm going to really start beating these things to death while I have a chance to. Hopefully the shooter stays in a little bit of a zone here for us, and we can make that work. Now that might be a huge mistake to not bring anything back on these box numbers for the first 5 hits here. We're going to bring back essentially 0 for the first 4 or 5 hits. But I think to recover after a loss, you have to be a little bit more on this one, at least, a little bit more all in. I think this is a complete experiment to see if it's going to work. There's a 5-1-6. There's a mixer for you, 5-1. Sideshow, the sideshow
bets.
6 right there.
Dice are out, hands high.
All right, 5, 1, 6. Let's see what that pays.
6.
Right, here comes 56 bucks, I think. There it is. So 56 is less than 66. We're gonna go with another 44 inside press. We're gonna go bet inside, bet inside. Bump them up by 2, by 44. We took some money back. We took 12 bucks back to the rack this time. Next hit is gonna be, if we get it, a little bit bigger than that. So we're gonna have a bigger press and a little bit less pull. But again, I'm trying to get them up. And I think maybe on the recovery side, maybe it's a 4 hit and done kind of a thing. We'll see. Let's go. Let's get a 12. We needed the 12 last time to get the tall.
No more bets. Dice are out, hands high.
That's a 6, 6, 6, 6, 12. Okay.
12. Triple the field.
All right. Let's go, shooter. Ooh, ugly roll. 1, 2, 3. That was terrible. Let's get that where you can see it. 1, 2, 3. Yikes. That was not a great throw.
Dice are out, hands high.
All right, let's get a 4. 4 or a 10 would be beautiful.
3. Single the field.
And again, when we're down here in recovery mode, we're going to have to really get those things to hit twice to make it work. That's a better shot. 4, 2, 6. That's great. It's our third box hit.
No more bets. Dice are out, hands high.
4, 2, 6. Okay. Should pay 70 bucks, which means our next inside press, because it was 70, is going to be $66. So bet inside 1, 2, 3 units inside. Okay, we're going to go to 65 on the 5 and 9 and 78 on the 6 and 8. We're going to bump them by 3 units. Again, looking for 4 and then back to 110. That's going to be the goal here. 4 hits and back to 110. That'll lock up. And what it should do, if my math is right, that should recover the 110 that we lost on the first round, plus a little bit of profit in there. We got it. Oh, look at that. We got a good one. We got a 5-5 hard 10. Now here again, aggressive, right? The second round here, when I'm down, it's going to be an aggressive one. So let's go to Crapsee. I'll show you what I'm going to do here. I'm not going to ladder down. I'm going to go ahead and hammer the outsides.
No more bets.
We're going to go at 410 ladder style here, not 410 or 410 parlay side. So 5-5 10 again.
10, a hard 10.
Okay, pays $250 essentially. We're going to bump them both up by $100, by 125 rather. Oops, that's wrong. Undo last. Let's get them both up by 120 or 150, right there to 250. We're going to split the 250 between both of them. Okay, bump, bump, bump. That was a big hit for us right there. Now we're close. We're getting close to bankroll neutral. The next, if we get another hit here, we'll be at bankroll neutral, and that's when we make our next move. We make our next move at bankroll neutral. That's what you have to kind of pay attention to. I think it's, like I said, when Vince does it on his win craps, when I do it here on Crapsee, you do it on bubble craps, it's easy to see bankroll neutral because you have the numbers right in front of you on the computer. When you're at the rack, bankroll neutral is harder to tell because you have to do the math of the chips that are on the felt. So you have to get really good at managing what's out there. And we got a hard 4, so we're done. We got lucky here, 2-2 hard 4. So the parlay worked. We parlay split between the 4 and 10, and it's going to work for us because we, again, the 4s and 10s beat the 7 by 2, which is perfect. So 4-2, or 2-2 rather. That'll pay on the 4 our paycheck. The 4 essentially wins the paycheck. 468 or 488 rather. Everything comes down, and our rack has 5603. Okay, so we went down and ugly, right? We went down by $300 by hammering the insides. We made those things more valuable by spreading the outside win out and parlaying the win. And what would have happened here if we let's say we were 2 shots down. Let's say that we were down by $600 or $800 or whatever. That parlayed win right there, we would have brought the 4 and 10 back to 100 and the insides back to 110. We would have reset the entire board. And we would have trying to earn $500 on each run, not trying to get the whole bankroll back in one shot, right? That's, I think, the difference with what I'm proposing here. Let's accept this rebuy from HyperPress and Nemo and go back to it again. Okay, I'm going to reset my bankroll. So we run 700 the first time, 600 this time. It is 735. We'll do one more quick run. Excuse me. And then we'll run and get ready for the next show. So let's see if we can get a third run in here. We're still in a point of 5. Doesn't matter. I'm going to reset the bets. 110 inside, and let's do it. Let's do it from scratch. Here we go. Good shooter here. Let's ride the wave. Let's ride the wave of this shooter. Here we go. Looking for a 4 or a 10. Got a 5, 4-1. There's a 4-1-5.
No more.
Oh
bets.
shit! I'm sorry. I'm on the wrong screen. That's all right. You can watch me bet, and I'll switch it out. 4-1. Okay. There's that.
Winner 5.
I'll show you the press while I'm here, I guess, right? We'll just do a 22. $5. Bet inside. Bump by 22. Back to the right view, and here we go. All right. Let's get me an outside number. Give me an outside number. Come on, Johnny. All right, we're on a 9. That's going to be the point being set. That's a 639. My bets should be off right now. I don't know why they were on. They should be off. Bets off. The puck's off. Let's see. 639. Why can't I type? There we go.
No more bets.
I want to make sure I don't get
Dice
paid
are
here
out.
on this 9. That's
Coming
what I'm
out.
doing. 6-3. That's the new point. Slide the puck on down.
Point.
All right. Now the bets go on. Game is afoot. Here we go. The game is afoot. There's a 9, right back to the point. 5, 4, 9. You know we're going to press those insides up. Actually, they're already pressed up from the 5, so we're going to do it one more time. Let's mark the point as being hit.
Dice
good.
Are out. Hands high.
5, 4.
Winner 9. Pay the line.
Okay, $42. We're still in our first round. I'm not going to go to that aggressive 44 press yet. We're going to stay inside with a 1-unit press for right now. Make sure the bets are off. All right, here we go. Coming out. Coming out, we got a yo, 6-5. 6-5 mid-mo yo. That's good. That helps the tall. How about I roll an 8 yet? 6-5 yo. Everybody start laying the 8. 6-5 yo.
Yo 11. Pay the line.
All right, let's get it. 7, 6-1-7, come out 7, does not matter, but it does clear the ATS, which is a huge bummer for everybody. I'm sorry about that. Just needed the 8 for the tall.
Coming out.
Gross. All right, that's a 6-1.
7. Winner. Pay the line.
All right. Let's come out. Catch me a good number here, Johnny. Watch this be an 8. How much want to bet this is an 8? The 10, of course. So here's that case, right? Didn't work to come out, missed out on the 10, but the roll before this was a 7, right? So we would have lost anyway.
No more bets.
It's okay. I think when you're betting across, you got to get off the point. 6-4. And I'm not on a full ladder. If I'm full laddering, I get working or not caring about the puck, but we're doing a partial ladder here. So, all right, here we go. We're on. We are on. We've had what, 1 inside hit, right? Just the 9, or we have 2 inside hits, the 5 and the 9. So we're looking for a few more inside hits before we can call that. Hopefully, we can make it through here. Ooh, they kissed. 1, 2, 3. Not great. Not great.
No more bets. Dice are out. Hands high.
2, 1.
3. Single the field.
Here we go. Looking for a 4 or a 10. Come on, baby. There's a 5. We'll take that. 4, 1, 5.
No more bets.
Oof. All right,
Dice
that'll
are
pay
out,
42
hands
or
high.
49 actually. 4, 1. And again, we're not behind, so it's still a single press on the
5.
insides.
No field 5.
Okay, bet inside one time. Now they're up. That's our third inside press. Ooh. Ooh. Didn't like that throw too much. 5, 1, 6. I will take the result, but didn't love the action there. 5,
No
1,
more
6.
bets. Dice are out, hands high.
All right, 5, 1. That's our fourth inside hit.
16.
Let's get them pressed up one more time. Midmo Yo wants to know my dice set this time here. I've changed it. I'm stacking the 2s. Stacked 2s. And I'm stacking the 2s because that ends up feeling like a 2V set to me. And the result of that is more 4s and 10s. I get more outside numbers that way. So that's the change I made. I'm coming out with the 1s stacked. I'm playing with the 2s stacked. If everything holds true, that should ride me out some extra 4s and 10s. All right, here we go. Looking for an inside hit. Inside hit, baby. Inside hit. We got a 7 instead because Midmo Yo made me talk about the dice set, and then I rolled a freaking 7. Thanks, dude. Whatever. All right, so we're going to lose it all. We're going to lose the whole damn thing. We don't have enough in profit. Watch, when I make the 7
No
happen,
more bets.
you'll see what happens here. 6, 1, 7.
Dice are out, hands high.
Our next bet's determined by where we landed here in the bankroll. So 6, 1 there.
7 out, line away.
We're going to be at 47.84. So we're down a little bit of money, right? We didn't collect anything. We collected, squat on that whole thing. So now we go back laddered. We're going to go Crapsee mode. I'm going to show you my ladder. Don't blame the Mo. I have to blame the Mo, right? Where's my Crapsee view? Come on, sneak in there. Maybe. Hello, Crapsee. There we go. Okay, I'll show you the ladder bets. We're going to go to 125 on the 4 and 10. We're going to go to 132 on the inside. So the insides are going to get pressed a little bit higher. The 4 and 10 are going to get $25 each on them extra. Oh, geez. 125 on the 4 and 10. There we go. Tiny, tiny ladder, not wickedly aggressive, just enough. And again, on the insides, we're going to be a little bit more, we're going to hammer them a little bit harder on the insides. That's the idea here, because we're down now. We're going to have to beat those things up and get the 44 presses once we get up to speed. There's another 7. It's why I don't work the come outs. They're just, it's too volatile. When I worked the come out on this strategy in practice, I got killed. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong screen. That's going to be a 5-2.
No more bets. Dice are out. We're coming out.
And you can look, by the way, too. Really quick, I'll zoom back into Crapsee. Look at the numbers. Look at the chart up top. Right now, the chart, the 7s are at 27. The 5, 6, 8, and 9s are all above the 7 right now. Right? I'm throwing more of all of those than the 7. That can't last. Right? I'm not that great of a shooter. So at some point, this guy here is going to become, he's going to come back and have something to say about this. So just fair warning. You look at those things and you're like, we're kind of fighting City Hall here up to some degree. There's aces. Could have used the aces a while ago too.
No more bets. Dice are out. We're coming out.
Okay, 1 and a 1. There's the aces.
2 craps. Line away.
Here we go. Another 1. 6, 1, 7. Thank God I'm not working here. We're in a
No more bets.
weird throwing
Dice
trend
are
right
out.
now.
We're coming out.
I don't like it all when I'm seeing how I'm throwing these things. 6. Come on, take the 1. Take the 1, Crapsee.
7. Winner. Pay the line.
Here we go. Coming out. Oh wait, it's a rebuy attempt. Accept the rebuy. Okay, let's go. 516. Okay, there's the new point. We'll make it 6. 5-1.
No more bets. Dice are out. We're coming out.
Wow, 3 sevens in the last 4 rolls. That's terrible. I told you they were going to come fighting back. 516. Let's go.
6 easy. Mark the 6.
All right. Let's work it. Let's work it, work it. 5, 3, 8. It's up in the corner up there. There's the 3. Here's the 5. I can reach it. All righty. 5, 3, 8.
No more bets. Dice are out. Hands high.
All right. 5, 3. So we start here with a $42 payment because we remember we had a ladder up after that first loss, right? So we're in ladder mode. The first press here is not 22, it's 44. So we're going to go inside, 2 units inside, go to a $44 press in there. So we're going to hammer these things for our 4 or 5 shots because we're chase mode, right? This is the recovery system here, is to be inside pressing permanently, but taking a bigger swing at them while we're in here. I'm willing to burn the 132 completely to have those things double themselves up. In other words, that's kind of the tack I'm taking here. There's a 9, 6, 3, 9. That was a good looking throw, by the way. Nice throw, Johnny. 6, 3.
No more bets. Dice are out. Hands high.
6, 3, 9. Okay, so the 9, what's that end up for me?
9.
We're at $40. That's 56 again, right? I have 44 within the win. Bet inside, bump by $44. Now we're at 220 inside, just like that. Again, I'm going to make the insides be the hammer while I'm waiting for a 4. It's been a while since we've seen a 4 or 10. So we need a 4 or 10 to come through here as well. So one of those two is going to help us through, I think. Just need our shooter to play well. 4, 2, 6. Let's see. 4, 2.
Dice are out. Hands high.
All right. 4, 2, 6. That'll pay 70.
Winner 6 easy. Pay the line.
That's our third box hit. It's 70, which means I can press the insides. 1, 2, 3. $66 inside press, right? I'm taking all those profits and pushing them in there. That's our third box hit. We're going to look for 4 here. I'm recovery mode. I'm looking for 4 hits back to 110. Okay, let's come out. Oops. Here we go. Ooh, little flutter shot there. Oh, that was ugly. 617. Boy, I fluttered that one. I knew it when I left my hand. I kind of like lost it there.
No more bets.
7. Good timing.
Dice are out.
Good timing.
Coming out.
All right, 6 and a 1. There's your 7. Let's go.
Pay the line.
Let's get out here on a good number. Rebuy it. Every time I throw a 7, somebody's rebuying. It means there's a lot of money out there. Let's go. Don't work the come outs on me. 5, 2, 7. There it is again. Boy, oh boy. I don't normally throw a lot of come out 7s, but
no more
for whatever reason, my grip is gone. I can't
Dice
feel the
are
dice
out.
anymore.
Coming
So
out.
that scares me a little bit. 5, 2. My 4s and 10s have left me. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4 7s before since the last 4 or 10. That's not great. Another rebuy. I say what are you doing, Nemo? You're putting your whole bankroll out there every time? Here we go. 4, 3, 7. Look at this. Look at this. I told you these son of bitches were coming back. Holy hell. That thing is fighting.
No more bets.
That thing is fighting.
Dice are out. We're
Wow.
coming out.
4, 3, 7. Jeez. 3 consecutive come out 7, or 2 consecutive come out 7s this time and last time. So it's just, it is what it is. Here we go. Wow. Another one. God. If we were laddering right now, can you imagine? This is level 5. This is what a level 5 ladder would look like, right? Let's put that in. That would be, we would be literally at level 5. That's our 4th straight loss. 4, 3, 7. And again, with a 410 ladder, they don't come down from the ladder fast enough to recover from this kind of an ass kicking. So you got to be careful with the come out rolls when you're working a 410. That's why I don't do it. There's a reason why I don't do it. I just know that these things come in such bunches sometimes. So let's beat it. Here's a 10, hard 10, right? We would have, of course, made it that time, but that's a little concerning. Let's go. 410 or hard 10.
No more
We're
bets.
back on.
Dice are out.
Hopefully, we rode that wave and it's going to go away. It is 7:51. I've got about 4 minutes to go. So we're going to have to get us a 4 or 10 here quickly and get out of this damn hand, right? We got to get out of this hand quick because I got to get downstairs. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, no, they kissed. Frickin' hell. It's a 5-2. I knew it. Look at that. We went all that work for nothing. They go down. But our ladder was small, right? We got our inside bets up nice and high, which is super cool, right? They got up big, great. One more inside hit would have been down to 110, right? We would have been in good shape. But the sevens are coming hot and heavy right now. We go down here. The net result is we lost 132, right? We lost a little less than that because we took a few bucks back to the rack.
No more bets.
That is a worthwhile play for me. It's worthwhile to go after that second level hard. 527. Put the 132 at full risk. And again, the outside ladder was only at 125. The last time we did it, it worked fine. 125, paid 250. We split it between the 4 and 10, and we ended up being okay. Here, we're down to 44.16 because we lost twice, right? Basically, you lose 310 the first time, and we lost 342. We lost 442 the second time. So that's where the $600 comes from, because we had two consecutive times we didn't make it. Okay, and that'll happen. But my third ladder here, and I'm going to stop the show because I got to get downstairs. But I'm going to show you what the next level looks like. This. I'll set the bets up for you so you can see it. A bit of Crapsee. The next level for me is a 150 4 and 10. Again, I'm not laddering full units. The inside is going to be at 110 plus 1 2. We're going to start the inside at 110 plus 2 $5 units, so plus 44 on the inside. You got me? So that's how it's going to work. 132 to 154 inside. And we're going to keep, again, rolling those things up by 1 unit on the losses here. So I don't have time to do a third round. So we're going to call the second round here incomplete, right? We're down $600, but it's incomplete because we ran out of time. I have to get downstairs and get the other show prepped up and going for us. So I'm going to call it here, but that's the bet that would have been. I may come back up over lunchtime and finish this rollout. If you want to see me finish the rollout, let me know now in chat. I'll come back up later on. If my work is done, I have to think for work I got to do. But if I get my stuff done, I may come back up here at lunchtime and finish out from where we are right now. So let's turn the bets off, actually. And if you're interested in that, I may come back and finish it because I think it's important to leave the roll in a completed state. Either we lose the 5K or we win 500. So we'll come back here later on and do that. But yeah, really bad run at sevens here at the end. That you knew that was coming. I had all these great rolls earlier, and that's like, bam, look at all the sevens on screen. You can look at that screen. There's 4 in a row. And actually, if you go down a little bit, we went 7-7, 2-7. So 3 sevens in pretty quick order, 4 hits, and then 4 5-7s in the next 6 rolls. Right? So looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sevens in the last 11 rolls, right? That's insane, right? If you're working the come out there, you're getting brutalized. You're out of your bankroll's gone. So I believe sincerely after last week's proof in the win craps, working the come out on place bets is a disaster waiting to happen. If you're laddering and you're working the come out, you can recover. But right here, we'd have been at level 5 and we'd have lost level 5. That would have been about a $4,000 loss there on that last 7. Had we been laddering the way the strategy wants you to ladder, that would have ate up the whole bankroll. So that would have been a total loss. I think working the puck is important. I think that the pressing that I'm doing on the inside it's careful enough to work when you're having a good roll. The aggressive piece of it when you're upside down will work. As long as you don't get the 0.7 out like we just did. Anyway, that's it. I'm out of here. See y'all in a few minutes. Appreciate y'all, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Let's go. Yeah, end this show. I'll see you downstairs for coffee and craps in about 10. Bye.